Lu Xiyu approached Zhang Ping and asked, "Zhang Ping, you don't look well. Are you feeling ill?" Zhang Ping turned to face her, but what he saw wasn't his classmate. Standing there instead was a monstrous figure with glowing red eyes and long, razor-sharp claws. Terror surged through him, but he forced himself to remain composed and replied, "I'm fine. Just had a nightmare last night, so I didn't sleep well." Standing up quickly, he added, "I have class soon. I should go." Without another word, he walked away. As Lu Xiyu watched him leave, a thought crossed her mind. The scent of fear. Was I mistaken? Walking down the hallway, Zhang Ping's mind raced. Why are mutated beasts in the school? Has no one else noticed them? Are my eyes deceiving me? He clenched his fists. I must report this to a teacher. He pushed open a nearby door only to freeze in horror. Inside, a monstrous creature hunched over a girl's lifeless body, its sharp teeth tearing into her flesh. Zhang Ping's breath caught. He didn't think, he just ran. Later, Zhang Ping sat on a wooden chair atop the school building, clutching his head in despair. His voice trembled as he repeated the same words. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. As he rocked back and forth, a small green gem fell from his pocket onto the ground. His bloodshot eyes widened. Is this place hell on earth? He picked up the gem, staring at it. I only began seeing these creatures after I swallowed this. His grip tightened. No matter what, just let me return to normal. Without hesitation, he shoved the gem into his mouth and swallowed. Green energy erupted from his body. His hands trembled as he raised them, eyes widening as a system window appeared before him. Appraising. Another window emerged. Appraisal successful, replaying footage. A vision flashed before his eyes, an eerie recording of a monster attacking a male student at the exact spot where he stood. His breathing grew shallow. Did I just unlock an appraisal spell? To test it, he focused on his own hand. Another system window appeared. Status panel. Summoned beast, Zhang Ping. Master, Zhang Ping. Species, human. Level, 1, growth value, 3 stars. Strength, 12. Agility, 11, average human, 10. Physical energy, 11. Mental energy, none. Talent, none. Another notification appeared. Contract Gem LV.1. Effect activated. Consumes physical and mental energy to create a contract gem. Once the target willingly accepts the gem, their life, soul, and consciousness will be dominated by the summoner. Zhang Ping's eyes narrowed. Contract gems have levels. And what does effect activated mean? The system responded. Contract gem effects. Absolute command, you have absolute dominance over summoned beasts. They cannot disobey. Absolute obedience, you must obey the commands of your summoner. You will faithfully execute their orders. A final window appeared, detailing his new ability. Appraisal, elementary spell. Allows the user to see their own stats and analyze other targets. Success rate depends on the strength gap between the user and the target. Zhang Ping exhaled slowly. This power appeared from nowhere. Could it be because I consumed the gem again? Classroom later that day. Zhang Ping sat at his desk, resting his chin on one hand while absently twirling a pencil with the other. His thoughts swirled. Let's analyze the situation. I've somehow become my own summoned beast and my own master. Since I'm my own contractor, no one else can control me. That means my mind and body are completely immune to outside influences. Because of that, mental type abilities don't affect me. That's why I can see the true forms of these mutated beasts. These creatures, heavenly normal foxes, are incredibly powerful. At level 1, I don't stand a chance against them. Cognitive distortion is masking their true nature. Even if they devour people in plain sight, everyone else only sees two students conversing. That's why no one notices anything wrong. He gritted his teeth. Since this is a mental ability, Su Jingyao might know something. Her power is also mind-related. Perhaps she has a solution. After school, walking through the city streets, Zhang Ping carefully observed his surroundings. They're not just in the school. They're everywhere. From the corner of his eye, he noticed a young couple strolling past. As they walked behind him, the girl's face briefly transformed into something monstrous. The boy beside her noticed nothing unusual. Just how many of them exist? Zhang Ping arrived at the patrol team headquarters, staring at the building briefly before entering. At the reception desk, a female staff member greeted him with a polite smile. "Hello, how may I help you?" "I'm here to see Su Jingyao. She likely checked in today." "One moment, please." As Zhang Ping observed her closely, a cold chill ran down his spine. She's one of them. Sitting in the waiting room, Zhang Ping drummed his fingers against the glass table. Even high-ranking officers can't see through their illusions. Deep in thought, he was startled by a familiar voice calling his name. "Zhang Ping. What brings you here?" Snapping back to reality, he turned and scratched his head sheepishly. "I was concerned you wouldn't adjust well, so I came to check on you." Standing before him were Su Jingyao, a black-haired girl, and two male teammates. Su Jingyao smiled. "I'm fine. Let me introduce you to my teammates. They've been very supportive." Zhang Ping nodded slowly. "That's good to hear." Stepping closer, Su Jingyao clenched her fist with determination. "From today onward, I'll work hard to grow stronger. One day, I'll venture out to fight those mutated beasts. I'll avenge my parents." Zhang Ping hesitated. Su Jingyao smirked and tilted his chin with her fingers. "We're understaffed. Would you like me to recommend you to the patrol team?" Zhang Ping scratched his head, smiling awkwardly. "No need. My abilities aren't suited for combat. I'm better off farming." Su Jingyao sighed. "What a shame." As Zhang Ping turned to leave, he bit his lip slightly, as if holding back words. In the end, he simply said, "Since you're adjusting well, I won't disturb you anymore." He took a step away then froze. Behind him, Su Jingyao and her teammates transformed. Their bodies twisted into grotesque, monstrous forms. Zhang Ping stepped outside the building, his fists clenched. His breath became unsteady. What kind of cruel joke is this? The patrol team should be the strongest in Pearl City. How have they already fallen? His heart pounded furiously. The school isn't the only place they've infiltrated. He swallowed hard. The entire city is their livestock.